That's perfect, yeah. And then add the... Oh, no, don't worry. Oh, well, then we better shut up before that, wouldn't we? We're on. Good afternoon and welcome to St Austell Rugby Club for the Cornwall versus Devon under-20s match, and it's just going to be a fully blooded affair. Would you reckon, Bill?
Yeah, I think it's going to be an exciting game. Obviously, first game of the championship, and obviously both sides looking to make a great start.
We just had Nigel Warren walking behind you as well, there, Bill. Sneakily, look behind you. He's behind you.
Well, he's the top man for rugby.
This is a bit of a dream for me. This is Bill having a pair of you here. It is. I kid you not. This is mad for me. So how do you think it's going to go, Bill? What do we expect from this?
Well, I think the first 10 minutes is going to be interesting. Really, always sets the scene for the game. But you know, we'll see. I mean, both teams have prepared well, and we'll just see how it goes on the day.
What do you think, Nigel?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. It's always exciting at the start of an under-20 season to look at the new Cornish talent coming through, and obviously Devon have come up a level from the second tier, so they're going to be keen to make an impression. So yeah, I always enjoy the opening game of this tournament and look at the exciting talent there is.
I said before the game, this is very much take note of certain names who impress you and watch out for them as the years go by, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, there's a sprinkling of guys we saw last year that took Cornwall all the way to Twickenham, and good to see there's a little core there that's going to help. And you know, having people like Che Jenkins and Dan Goldsmith and Jack Hodge in the pack is really going to help Cornwall this afternoon. Absolutely.
Oh, here they come running. This is the Devon team running out to a polite spattering of applause, I think. They've also got some supporters that have come down to cheer them on, obviously. Perfect conditions, Bill.
Absolutely. Doesn't seem to be an awful lot of wind out there today. The flags are almost limp, and I think underfoot is fine. So I'm looking forward to a fast open game.
This should just be a fantastic game of rugby. Listen to that roar for Cornwall as they come out. Fantastic support again. Well, it always is for Cornwall. Pretty rarely, it seems like Cornwall is a slightly bigger team. That's pretty rare in my experience. That Cornwall seems to be a bit of a bigger pack than Devon.
Yeah, looking from where we're standing here at the moment, I'd agree with that. And hopefully they can make that tell up front. And you know, the pitch is pretty good, bearing in mind the weather we've had, but still going to be fairly heavy underfoot, I would have thought.
That said, Devon do have a couple of lumps in the backs. I'm sure when they get going, they'll be pretty difficult to stop. We'll just take a minute for the minute silence.
That was a minute's silence for Harvey Richards, the past president of the Cornwall Rugby Football Union, and a Pirate and Cornwall player.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. Immaculately observed. Bill's got all the gadgets here, folks. He's got his seat cushion ready. No lemon drizzle cake at the moment. I'm sure he'll get that out at half-time, won't you, Bill?
Hopefully, yeah. I'm counting on you, Mark.
What? You're out of luck, pal. Dave wouldn't stop at Sainsbury's on the way, would you, Dave? Well, we're lucky to make it at all with Dave's directions, but anyway, let's get on with the game. Devon kick off into the bottom corner there, and a nice solid left-footed boot Fielded and passed into the middle of the field. He's going to run it back. And he's broken away. He's broken the first tackle. He's broken the line. Great hit by the Cornwall fullback there. Devon looking to build now with phases. Just driven back there really well. Could be a...
sorry, I'm going to say, obviously, there's 3 players from Redruth who played yesterday up at Canterbury. That's Captain Jack Hodge, fullback Aaron Simmons, and centre Connor Gilbert.
Yep, that's a hell of a bit of dedication there, isn't it, to get back from up there in time and have that little sleep and then turn out for the... it just shows what pride they've got in the shirt, really, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously they wouldn't have got back to Cornwall until the small hours of the morning, so to, get a few hours sleep and then be out here again playing is absolute credit to the lads.
Fantastic. That wasn't the best kick in the world, was it, Nige?
Well, it could have been. He just slightly, it was just about 2 metres the wrong side of the flag, but it was sort of the right tactic. Yes. It was a great bit of play up the middle by Devon, and he spotted some space in behind Cornwall, but it's one of those with the rugby ball, isn't it? It's
never let it bounce.
It's either a Henry Slade type kick that goes perfectly for you, or it goes the wrong side of the flag and you end up looking like an idiot.
It's definitely the right idea, just a little bit unlucky with the bobble. Now what Cornwall going to do here, guys? Are they going to nibble the corner, hit it in the corner, or are they going to play? Are they going to spread it a bit? Do we reckon?
Well, wait and see. Under a little bit of pressure there, but
they're going to play it.
Now moving the ball. Gilbert out to
it's a good tackle.
Penpraise, and they're looking to move the ball. Alistair
kick.
Harding here on the wing. He's very, very speedy.
Big hit. Oh, he's dropped it. Is that a knock on there, sir? No, it's gone backwards.
I was going to say, Alistair Harding, who is playing on the wing for Cornwall today, he's shown up very well in the two warm-up games that Cornwall played in December and January.
You did mention they had a lot of pace out wide. Is there anyone else we should... Aaron Simmons is a wonderful player.
Yeah, lucky. I think obviously I think the backs are looking particularly exciting this year, and I think obviously there's a fair few players who were involved last year, so there's some good talent there. Cornwall
building nicely here, just outside the 22. It's a nice little bit of leg drive there, gets him in behind Devon. Scrum half looking to dig it out here. Big lumps in the middle here, the big props on the hoof. No finer sight in rugby as a Nigel and a prop on the hoof.
They're used to that down in Cornwall as well.
Oh, it's a great line. There's Aaron Simmons. Oh, is he in? He is! Fantastic break in the outside channel. I'm not sure who scored that. I know Aaron Simmons gave a pass.
Ruben Edwards.
Alistair Harding. What a lovely break that was. The big prop in the middle there. He's going to claim the assist for that, for sucking the defence in. Lovely hands in the outside channel, Nige.
Yeah, fantastic. As you said, it was a great line there, and just a simple 2-on-1. He's had a little bit of work to do over on the wing there, but he finished that really well.
Yeah, it's fantastic to see them backing themselves back in their own half here from the scrum. They had a run. Fantastic. I'll be interested to know if the winger decided to play Superman. It was his choice to have Superman played after he scored the try there. That's, I'll ask him after the game. Great start for Cornwall, Bill.
Absolutely, and just now waiting for this touchline conversion attempt. I think it's Aaron Simmons who's lining up the kick. Up he steps now. It's a good strike with the ball. Looking good. Looking.
No way.
Yes.
Oh, what a wonderful kit. Now, he's very much one to watch, Aaron. We were lucky enough to have him at Penryn for a few games, and he stood out immediately. He's got a lot of time on the ball. He very, very rarely makes the wrong decision, and he's got great vision on the ball, isn't he?
He has indeed, and of course last season he played for England Counties under 18, so under David Converty, so that was a tremendous thing for him to get that cap against Ireland.
That's well taken there. They're just going to clear this down to the halfway line and restart with the line out. Pretty important to stamp their authority early with that try, though, Nigel, just to set the tone, really.
Yeah, it was Devon started very brightly from the kick-off there, so to come straight back at them, and pretty much the first attack leads to a 7-pointer. They'll be given a real boost by that.
Yeah, totally.
I think it's worth pointing out that the other game in the group today has been postponed until next Sunday. Gloucestershire were due to play Hampshire, but that game has been postponed due to the snow up in
wonderful
Gloucestershire.
tackle on the game line there. Heard that crunch. Good counter ruck. Is this going to be a turnover? Ooh, is this going to be a turnover? No, unfortunately that's a penalty advantage to Devon. It was so close to being a good turnover though. Devon, yeah, they've got a penalty here. Now that was pretty unlucky. It was the right decision, but they weren't too far off driving Devon off that ball then.
No, Cornwall are looking quite sharp actually at the forward, so obviously they're quite bulky and obviously very powerful at the breakdown.
Well, let's Jack Hodges skipper had a wonderful run in the build-up to that try. He looks like he's on a man on a mission. First time as captain of Cornwall, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I mean, obviously with Torren Clark sadly injured at the moment, Jack has stepped up to captain the side. But I think Torren will probably resume the captaincy when he returns. But whether he'll be fit for the next game at Hampshire remains to be seen.
Chance here for Devon now to get something set up with a rolling maul just into the 22. It's pretty difficult to stop when these get going if they're well constructed, and it looks like they've got it pretty set. Although now they've broken off. Oh, it's still going. They've got to make their first up hits. Just set it up just in front of the sticks here and they're 15 metres out. There's a chip and chase that's far too far, and Aaron Simmons, great positioning. That'll be a 22 dropout.
A little bit predictable from Devon there. I thought it was a little bit slow ball back along the three-quarter line, and really Aaron was there in the right place, and he easily dotted down for
smash this as far as you can down the pitch, or let it hang a bit, Knights?
I think they'll let it hang. Oh,
what do we know? Here we go.
That's a training ground move.
Cornish flair there, mate. We were all talking about, no, we're just going to double that. 4 metres. Now, what are they going to do here? This looks like a box to me. No blockers, though. Ooh, almost collage it down. That's a great kick. As long as it bounces, it is. The wingers chased that really well. Now, this guy looked really sharp in the warm-up. That's a great tackle. Now, that's almost over the top there, but Devon has secured it. Devon are going wide again. They're not afraid to... oh, that's a wonderful hit. A wonderful hit in midfield from Cornwall there. This is good press defence from Cornwall. Devon aren't really going forward much at the moment. It's another good hit there. Now, is there anything on here for Devon as they go out the back? It's a nice step. That's a wonderful step, to be fair. He's a big lad, this lad. He's on his hoof. He's on the hoof. That's a great tackle. If he picks this up, he's away. Here he goes. He's away. He's down the left wing here. He's one-on-one. Can he get away? Is he going to get an offload away? Keep his leg drive going. He might get a bit further yet. Now then, here he is, the big man again. He loves the ball in his hands, doesn't he? Oh, see, that's another good counter ruck, but I don't think Devon have got... oh, they have got it, have they? No, Cornwall has still got it. Determined play there from the second row. Oh dear, I'm not sure what's happened here. Oh, is it play on? If it's play on, this could be a try. I have no idea what happened there, Bill. Do you have any idea what happened there?
No, it's for a penalty for Cornwall, so obviously hands are up there, I think. So Cornwall, I think, will probably look to build the score. I think, yes, Aaron Simmons has said he wants to have a pot at goal. Excellent
vision here from the fullback, wasn't it, Nigel? Just to spot the fact if he took that ball, little step, boom, away.
Yeah, a tremendous, great run by the Devon 12 as well. They're up the middle, but there's some really good players on show this afternoon. It's been a very entertaining first few minutes.
That was a wonderful run from the Devon 12. It took me by surprise, to be honest, because I just thought he was a crash ball kind of 12. But no, he had a wonderful turn of foot there, a galloping run, elbows and knees going everywhere. Quite difficult to stop. That's a wonderful kick from Aaron Simmons there. Nice little chip shot. Over the sticks.
Yeah, I should think coaches Josh Lord and Richie Kevin will be absolutely delighted with the start Cornwall have made this opening 10 minutes and 10-0 up and looking good.
First thing now, isn't it? Clean and restart. Start again. Next job.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Don't give them a sniff.
No, get back downfield and build from there. Got to say, I was really impressed again. The winger there.
It's an excellent take there. Now, hang on. There could be a chance here straight from the kick-off if they get quick ball here. If they get quick ball now, they're going to slow it down. Quite right. And they're just going to, as we just said, are they going to build again? They're going to build again rather than stick the box up. Devon number 10 there shouting its forwards about defence. That's interesting. Big hit. Oh, well played, young man. He's away down the wing. Big lad off the hoof. It's a fantastic run. Great tackle as well. That's a knock on there, sir. Thank you. That was what they call a barnstorming run up the wing there, Nigel.
Yeah, it's about the third time in this game we've seen Devon with a cracking run. Again, great defence from Cornwall to eventually stop him, but as I said, they're really determined to take this to Cornwall, aren't they?
Fair play, yeah, fair play to them. That's the 12, and I think, is it the 8? Is that the 8?
I think so.
The grey scrum cap? Yeah. Two dangerous runners there that Cornwall have to keep an eye on as they go through this game. But again, on the flip side of that, 2 cracking runs, but they were stopped by 2 pretty good last gasp tackles.
The number 8's got a good Devon name, Asipeli Vea from Sidmouth Rugby.
Yeah, he's obviously, yeah, I mean, yeah. It's a great name, got to be honest.
We've also got a Martinez Drummondus on the hooker. So
Oof. We've got 41 people watching here, chaps.
Well, that's from
where are you from, guy? Anyone who's watching, where are you watching from? What part of the world are we watching from? At half time, we might do a few shout outs if you want to do shout outs.
I was going to say hello to John Rees down in New Zealand.
Oh, yes, yeah. No, I did see someone comment on.
Oh.
Drop the job right on my bird. Yeah, you. I think 41 views is a record for you, Dave, isn't it? Of course, a solid scrum there from Cornwall. Need to get it out now, though. And they do. And they're going to play again. They're not afraid to throw the ball around, these youngsters. Wonderful step. That's why. Over the game line. If they get quick ball to the left here. Oh, Aaron's fallen over. Lovely nudge. Really, really good rugby there from Cornwall. That is going to be a wonderful kick. Really, really good play there from Cornwall. Set it up nicely. Boot in the corner, nudge.
Yeah, great run by Connor Gilbert there. It's up through the middle, and as you said, a very clever kick there. Obviously going to be Devon's line out, but putting pressure on Devon in their own 22. Yep, good game management, Will.
Absolutely, I think that Cornwall are doing the right thing, just play the ball in Devon territory.
Yep. That's going to be a pretty difficult corner to get out of as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it certainly is. It's certainly a lot warmer up here today than it was when we did the Tamar Cup game here at the end of last season, where I think we were like snowmen at the end of it.
Did Bill bring any lemon drizzle that day?
Can't remember, actually.
Probably not.
All I can remember was
now, Cornwall building here, just inside the 22. That's a nice little drive from the other prop. Scrum half digs it out. Very patient from Cornwall. That's a nice little big hit there from Devon, to be fair. And what have Cornwall got up their sleeves here? They're going wide again. Oh, it's a nice little loop. Oh, they might be in again here. Oh, now for me, was he given crossing? See, I think the defender chose to tackle him. He didn't actually. Oh, I don't know. They were in then. No, that's a shame. They were in again there, Nige.
Yeah, there was another 2-on-1 opening up there, but yeah, it's quite hard to see from here whether that was the correct decision or not. But didn't seem to be too many complaints from Cornwall.
No, there's definitely contact between the runner and the defender, but I don't know whether the defender could have avoided. Never mind. I'm sure the referee's decision was right. Isn't that right, Bill?
Referee's always right.
That's all I heard yesterday from you at Penryn.
No comment.
Now then, Devon on just shy of the halfway line. Oh, now the scrum half's had a moan there and he's got a penalty for it. And then he's thrown a pass. It's just as well. I don't know what. Oh no, well, yeah, the skipper's apologised, so maybe there was something in it. That's pretty much a scrum half's job, isn't it, Nigel? Just to moan at the rucks.
Yeah, I think they all take after Danny Kerr, don't they?
Yeah. Oh, hang on. What's that? Oh dear, that doesn't look very good. You need to get. Oh no, what's he giving now? We've just had a shout out, have we, Dave? John Rees just heard my name mentioned by the commentators. Proper job. Where is he? New Zealand. Well, we got a viewer in New Zealand. Where else are we watching from, folks? How many viewers we got now, Dave? 48. They'll be all over the world. It's a really good take from Cornwall there. Really good competition and line out there. Both sides competing. Now this is going Pork's kick, I think. Yeah, again, Devon so close to charging that down. And a nice clearance kick, nice.
Yeah, good. That was a tight angle he was operating from there, so he's got good distance on that, taking play from inside the 22 up to the 10-metre line.
Yeah, really impressed with the scrum half, Owen Davies. Of course, he's based at Truro, and he's certainly come along this season, and certainly been played well with and coached by an excellent former county captain in Mark Richards.
Are we sure Cornwall's 13 is under 20? Dave, can you zoom in on Cornwall's 13? He looks like he's about...
It's the beard, isn't it?
It's the beard, mate. I'm not convinced.
He's been lost in the desert island.
It does, doesn't it? Fantastic.
Very in at the moment.
Yeah, it is. It is. Bolt. Oh, look out. That's... look like a knock on, but we'll take it. Numbers here. There's 3 on... Oh.
Chase!
Now then, this lad's got a bit of space. He's already had one little dart, and that's a nice little pass out wide. Now then, oh, it's a mismatch there. And the skipper does well to slow him down. Now, actually, he may have missed a tackle, but I think if he completely missed him, he was gone then. That's an excellent tackle behind the game line. Devon not going anywhere at the moment, but I said that just now, and there we go. Number 8 again. Really good carry. Now then, it's an excellent tackle again. They've gone backwards. There might well be a turnover here. He's over the ball. No, he's saying to leave it. A little bit harsh, Nige.
Yeah, we're a long way from it here. Hard to say what was going on there.
Oh, I thought he bridged and he was in a pretty good position. Now then, here he goes again. That's a lovely line. He's off again, this 12. It just looks like more like a number 8 the way he runs. That's a compliment. That's a lovely nudge into the corner. This is going to be a race. Wonderful defending. Now then, can he get going? Can he get going? That's an offload. Oh no! He's offloaded it straight to a Devon player, and they've scored in the corner. Lovely bit of endeavour. Lovely sidestep. And then unfortunately he picked out the wrong man, Nudge.
Yeah, I thought the scrum half took the wrong option there, kicking to the corner, gave possession away again, but Cornwall then made a mess of it, and well, Devon have probably got the try there. Early play deserves in this game.
Yeah. Again, that number 12 galloping run when he gets those knees up. I'm not sure who scored the try, to be honest. It was the winger, was it? I think that's a bit more parity to the scoreline, chaps. I do think Devon certainly deserved a try for their line breaks and their carrying. I would say it wasn't undeserved.
No, it wasn't, but I'm sure that both Josh Lord and Richie Kevin will be absolutely jumping that Cornwall gave away that try, because really, the ball should have been cleared.
Rose Ed, but yeah. That player would probably say if he beat that tackle, he was gone, wasn't he? It's just a shame he was caught and he offloaded it to the wrong coloured shirt, unfortunately. Anyway, back up the field we come. Hopefully Cornwall will get back into the groove. Is your microphone working, Bill? I think Bill's back on air now. I think he was missing for a minute. That is a dropout. That's a wonderful, wonderful dropout. And that's a great take. What a take. And the captain's there and a nice little offload. But Devon have done really, really well there to reclaim that. That was an excellent dropout. That's a powerful carry. Devon have got a spring in their step now. Bit of momentum. Oh, it's an excellent man and ball tackle. That was a big tackle because that winger, if he got a little pop then, it would have been difficult to stop. So, he is having a wonderful game. He's real causing carnage, to be honest, in the midfield at the moment. This is the said winger. He's difficult to stop, and he's away. That's excellent rugby from Devon. This offload after offload, and then I've just given him the kiss. I've just cursed him.
Yeah, the 12 Sam Brown from Taunton. So he is used to playing at a fairly high level. So and he's showing his undoubted skill.
This is turning out to be just a wonderful game of rugby, isn't it, chaps?
Yeah, no, I said I was looking forward to this. It's always great to see the youngsters from these two counties and or anyone who's paid to come in today will be thoroughly enjoying this.
Fantastic. Great advert for county rugby, because there's a lot of nonsense being talking about scrapping it, isn't there? And all kinds from higher up, shall we say. It's absolute nonsense, isn't it?
Well, yeah, people who don't know what they're talking about, you know, have only got an eye on Premiership and internationals, whereas most people are in rugby to enjoy the lower levels, not the stuff at the top.
Exactly, mate. Exactly. And this is why we're here doing this, isn't it? To get the pictures out, get the film out, get the game out there. Word on the referee so far. He's been very good, hasn't he? He hasn't missed much.
Yeah, he's been very useful, very good actually. Yeah, I think he's sharp. He's keeps up with play, and he's doing a good job.
Yeah, the best way to put it, we haven't really noticed him so far. Is that fair to say?
Well, you have.
I haven't. You. Wow. You were praising him up.
Looks very calm, doesn't he?
He does. I wouldn't mess with him.
Unflustered.
Yes. It's a good way of putting it. He's been very good so far. Communicates with the players. That's what you want, isn't it? Now then, Cornwall, wonderful attacking position here. It's a good line. That's all right. That's over the game line. Nice little bust. Now, can they get quick ball? Because if they do, they're going to have a snipe and an offload, and it's gone to no one. And Devon have reclaimed it. They're forcing it, and the space in the backfield. That's a really daft penalty to give away there. And I hope he doesn't get binned, because that was... Oh, is he reaching for his pocket? No, he's not. That was a bit daft, Nigel.
Yeah, you can't interfere with the scrum half there. So, well, the skipper's been called over as well. It's probably a final warning, but yeah, silly. At least it's inside the Devon half, so it hopefully won't hurt Cornwall too much. But you should know better than that. I
would suggest, with the sternness of it, maybe he's done it before and we haven't picked up on it. I think maybe he's done that once or twice and the refs talked to him. I think that's a final warning, as you say, mate. I think that's the final warning. It's a good kick. Good attacking position here for Devon, springing their step. We've got comments, have we? What we got, Dave? Don't show me, Dave. Don't be afraid to talk. We're watching in Wiltstone, Hertfordshire. I'll tell you what, no, we'll read them out halfway. We'll read them out half time. We will read all your comments out at half time. That's a good. That's an. Oof. I'm not sure if they're. No, I think his mates just dropped him. He'll thank them after the game. Now then, there's a loads of space. Now this guy's dangerous on this. That's a lovely step. Wonderful tackle though. Great tackle. That's a turnover ball. Oh, now that's really good refereeing. Really good refereeing. He gave him a chance. He explained clearly, and he released. That's what you want. And the game's flowing, and he's given an advantage. But to be fair, the game is flowing. That's number 7 who's just dropped on his head. He seems to be all right. Well, no, maybe not on his head, but you know what I mean. Now then, that's just going to be a penalty to Devon. I think they're going to come back, are they? Yeah. It's a pretty good example of letting the game flow there. He could have just blown up and slowed the whole thing down, but he didn't. He explained clearly what he wanted, and the game flowed.
Yeah, no, good advantage played there. Once again, I don't know why Devon aren't using their 14. You know, he's at Nick Headley. He's a big, powerful runner, and every time they move the ball to the right, a player inside him is either kicking or trying to go themselves. But I bet he's itching to get his hands on the ball.
Well, he had a little phase here or two where he was hovering off for number 10, and he made a few yards, but I couldn't agree more, mate. He looked very sharp in the warm-up. They were explaining the moves to him quite a bit, so I don't know if he's played many games with this age group or not. I don't know. Maybe this is his first game for them, is it?
Dan is playing for Exmouth, unless they've switched the shirt numbers around, which is always a. If it's not Exmouth, the other winger's from Hartbury. So
maybe that's it then. Maybe this is his first game for the. But you're right. He looks a threat, and that looks good. That is good. So we have got a game on our hands here, folks.
Yep, we certainly have, and that was the skipper Brown again with the penalty for Devon. So that brings the score to Cornwall 10, Devon 8.
Absolutely. Possession's key for Cornwall now, isn't it? 5 or 6 minutes in possession, get a few phases going in the 22 at Devon's end of the field. Again, a wonderful dropout. High hanging dropout, and number 2 hasn't taken that one. The skipper has, and the skipper's on the hoof. The skipper's on the hoof, down the wing again. He loves it. He loves the ball as the big man. Now then, Cornwall's number 7 here. Lovely step, straightens up beautifully. Now they got quick ball. They've got ball just outside the 22, and that's a good hit from Devon, to be fair. Now then, what can Cornwall do here? This is a dangerous channel. They seem to be making yards, and they've done it again. They've done it again. Simple 2-on-1. Aaron Simmons in the corner. It's that channel, Nigel, that seems to be causing Devon all kinds of problems.
Yeah, fantastic run again there. Connor Gilbert this time. Before it was Simmons putting the winger in. This time Connor providing Simmons with the pass. But yeah, as you say, that channel once more. Another simple 2-on-1 and nicely finished off.
Absolutely fantastic burst. Nice handoff. Got the ball in 2 hands, Bill. It's just good basics.
Yeah, a try made by Redruth there. I think you'll find the Jack Hodge on the hoof, as you said earlier on.
Oh, he loves it. He loves the ball.
To Connor Gilbert, and then he's been doing that all season for Redruth. He's had a little show and go, and he breaks the line, and then he timed the pass perfectly to Aaron Simmons.
I couldn't have put that better myself, Bill. You got a bit emotional there about that. That's lovely to see.
Hopefully people heard it, because I think my butt went in.
Did it? So, if you want to, comment section, get in where you're watching it from, any shout outs you want. We want to know, because if we want to do this more often, we want to know if it's worth doing. So we want to know how far it's reaching and if you're enjoying it. And just get in touch in the comment section. Share it on your newsfeed, because this could become a regular occurrence. If there's, oh, that's a wonderful kick. Hit the bloody post, didn't it?
Yeah, unlucky there for Aaron. It was a beautifully judged kick, but unfortunately it just cannoned off the outright. But for a young man who played a full game of National League 2 South Rugby yesterday, didn't get home to the early hours of the morning, he's pretty good.
It's a warm-up, Bill. It's a warm-up for this one, isn't it?
Well, probably, yeah.
It's a warm-up for this one. That was a lovely try. Really good. Now, if they just secure this, clear their lines. Ooh, offload. Now, Devon are over that. They'll do. Ooh, well done, referee. Tell him to get out of there. Now, just gonna be a box kick. It's a counter ruck. So it's a snipe, and he's done really, really well there if he keeps hold of that, because that was a particularly tricky situation. Cornwall taking their time here, just inside their own half. Oh, Jack Hodge is now throwing miss passes, as well as hoofing down the wing. He's having a hell of a game. That's nice. Cornwall just been patient here now. The nice little bit of leg drive gets them going again. They haven't actually gone forward as such, but they've kept the ball. Better angle for a kick, and now it's all about the chase. And now this lad loves a run. We've already seen it. Devon number 8, knees up, elbows going. It's an excellent kick chase. Really good kick chase there, Nigel.
Yeah, that's 1 or 2 they've had so far in this game. They haven't done that, but they really nailed their man quickly there.
There's another big man on the hoof there, taken out by the Cornwall big man. Oh, wonderful. Great defence. Cornwall number 3 there. I think, well, between them, Cornwall number 3 and the captain. Wonderful hit. 2 front row forwards in unison there, Bill.
Yeah, it's a great play there. Che Jenkins looking good, and Jack Hodge. We've already mentioned Jack Hodge a number of times today. The captain, he's playing a really storming game.
Well, he's another one who got home at 2 o'clock in the morning or whatever it was, isn't he?
Absolutely. Another player I'm looking forward to seeing today is a hooker, Rory Mead. He was under 18 for Cornwall last season, so this is his first season with the 20s, so hopefully the first of a couple of seasons with us.
Do you know who Aaron Simmons reminds me of? Adrian Winnan. A young Adrian Winnan. Glides through the gaps, gives passes, good boot. Do you know what I mean? Good under the high ball. No? You reckon or not?
Well, some of us can go back a bit further and perhaps even say that he looks a bit like Paul Winnan.
Yeah? Yeah. No, he's just got that gliding running style, you know, that he just glides through gaps. He makes very few wrong decisions, you know. certainly one to keep an eye on. Maybe he'll get involved in the senior training setup. Do you think, or not? Maybe not play, but he'll maybe invited to train with them or not.
Well, I think obviously a young man who's got a bright future ahead of him. I think
bright
obviously seen that already. The fact that he beat, as I say, he was called up last season for the England counties under 18. So obviously, you know, he's certainly in the pipeline.
I don't know if you've seen that video of him kicking that winning kick to beat Ireland in the under 26 nations. Everyone was panicking, and he just stood there, slotted it, and it's fantastic. Now, yeah, he didn't. Yeah, I've not got a lot to say about that, to be honest. Now then, Devon have cleared it to just outside of 22. But yeah, it'll be Cornwall's ball in a wonderful attacking situation here. Nigel, what do you reckon? Maul it, or are we going to see a 13 channel where it's been so productive so far?
I think they'll run this wide and get it out to the likes of Gilbert and Penprace again.
Yeah. It just seems to be in that 13 channel. But Cornwall seem to be overloading it. Oh, that's a nice touch, Bill. That was nice. Who are you giving a thumbs up to then? Oh, he's like a proud granddad, isn't he, Nigel? Now then, Cornwall secured it. They kind of have. It's like a game of Twister on the floor there. Why does that always happen, Nigel? Right, when the referee blows whistle, the ball comes flying back.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's the ref's fault. I'm saying he wanted to just get the ball back quicker, to be honest with you. They cleared it.
Slow coming out of there, wasn't it?
Yes.
They wanted to get the back line moving.
He gave him. Yeah, he gave him enough chance. Any more comments, Dave? Any negative ones, delete them. Hey? Retract it? Someone's took a message off. Oh, right. Oh, well. Now, Devon number 8 again, storming away. Now then. Oh, I think Gilbert almost had that. Good handoff. There's some really aggressive forwards in this Devon side. They are playing very, very well, their type 5. Now then, the winger was screaming for it. He's got it, but he's being dragged into touch. Has he? Knock on. Fantastic defend from Cornwall. That winger was screaming for the ball then. I'm not sure why.
Yes.
A bit of handbags here, I think. I think that winger is causing
A little bit of frustration from the Devon lads there. I think obviously they were looking to work down the touchline, but the Cornish defence was excellent.
It's been pretty calm for Cornwall versus Devon so far, and that's the first little bit of handbags, should we say?
We're waiting for the first cream on top comment, aren't we?
We've already had that from the Trelawney's Army before kick-off.
That doesn't surprise me.
No.
Brief injury stoppage here. Can't quite see who the Cornwall lad is. Is it the scrum half?
Davey. Owen Davey.
He's had a drink, and he's all right, I think. Probably a bit of just gathering their thought stoppage, I would say, there. Taking a breath. Now, will we sticking this in the corner, chaps? Or, oh, it's a knock-on, sorry, I beg your pardon, it's not a penalty. I will retract that comment. It is not a penalty, it is a knock-on. It's a scrum to Cornwall, I believe.
Long chat going on between.
Yes. Yes, I noticed that. Yes, there's something going on there. Perhaps it's about the handbags, perhaps.
Oh, we got official linesmen here, haven't we? We got an official linesman on both sides, haven't we? I don't know where the other one is. Where's he to? Oh, there he is. So yeah, so if there was anything untoward, you'd like to think they would have spotted it, seeing it's about 3 yards away from him, but never mind, we go on. We have no idea what that conversation was about, to be fair.
I think it was Jack Hodge went to speak to the referee, so I think it's something that, some interpretation that...
Yeah, I'm sure Jack was right.
Whatever he said works, they've got a scrum penalty.
Yeah, what on Jack? Jack will claim that one. Do you know what? I'd actually go for the sticks here. I think Aaron Simmons would slot that. You ready to stick in the corner and have a maul?
Yeah, he's probably saying, you watch that Devon so-and-so the next
Yeah, you watch that Devon prop. Bang.
See what he's doing.
Yeah. This will lead to a try now. Captain's assist. Now, if I was a betting man here, chaps, I would say this might be a rolling maul. A Cornish rolling maul, what do you think, Bill?
Oh, absolutely, yes. I think they're good catch and drive here.
But they have had a lot of joy in the 13 channel out here. So
They might dummy it. They might bluff with the maul and then quickly spin it.
Absolutely.
The bats look like they know something's up here, don't they?
Yeah, they would be coming out here if there was nothing going on, unless it's a double bluff, and it might be because they're keeping it in there, are they? They are right now. It's set, but it's going backwards, so they need to. And there's a Devon hand in there as well. So they kind of need to use this. I think Devon might be in there, you know. Oh, no, they've got it going. Well done, Cornwall. Fantastic. They were very patient there.
That's Cornwall driving now.
They've got them all, and they've still got the ball. They have still got the ball. It's a bit messy.
Yeah, Devon were very quick over the ball there.
Devon were good. That was well defended. I thought Cornwall were nice and patient, and oh, they're running it. Here we go. Now, this is what you were saying, Nigel. Are they going to give them the ball? Are they not, you know? They're not. They're not giving it. Oh, my word. Nigel, talk me through it.
Their fullback, isn't he? He's a talented boy, but he's a bit of a greedy little devil, isn't he?
He was in so much space there. This winger over here was in so much space. Look, where his winger is back here. He had all that. Oh, wonderful. Who's that turnover? It's Gilbert again. Number 12. Is it Gilbert? Number 12?
Yeah, Gilbert, Connor Gilbert there, and Jack Penpraise was there as well. So both centres were there.
Aaron Simmons is clearly listening to his granddad up here, and he's going for post now.
It's well within Aaron's range.
He'll chip this over, won't he, mate? What a game of rugby this is, though. Fantastic advert for it.
36 minutes have flown by already.
That's mad, isn't it? And we still got 40 to go, chaps. We still got another half. Fantastic.
Almost as riveting as the game yesterday at Penryn, wasn't it, Mark?
I don't remember that. What happened yesterday? 8 minutes of added on time. Let's not go there. I'm sure it was correct. But what a game of rugby that was. That was a similar hammer and tong event, wasn't it? Fantastic.
It was a good game between two excellent sides, at the top of their league. So fair play to Honiton for winning.
Absolutely. They went to length for the pitch to win it in the end there. Fair play to them for doing that. You know, luckily it wasn't a league game, so no league points on offer, but certainly gave them momentum. Now Aaron Simmons. That's a tactical miss, isn't it? We'll give him that. Right then, Cornwall are going to have to run this back down this slight slope. So all is not lost. It keeps Devon down on their 22, Bill.
Yeah, just the contact in the sound right there.
Have you kicked many goals, Bill? How do you know what it sounds like?
I think after 50 years of watching rugby,
you're quite right. You're quite right.
You know the sound of a rugby ball.
Now then, here he is again. Quite right, Bill. That's a lovely, deft little chip. It's going to cause chaos for the scrum. Oh, the fullback's done well there, to be fair. That's told me, Bill. You're absolutely right. I'll keep my mouth shut now, Bill. Now, that is a toe punt. There's no other way to describe that. It's a terrible kick. Gives Cornwall about 20 minutes here to run it back. Look at the space he's got. He's one-on-one. That's a great tackle, to be fair. Nice offload again. Oh, now then. No, just got a bit far, and the scrum half's there, but it's that channel again, it's that side of the field. And it's a 22. Was that the right decision, Nigel? Given the success they've had with the ball in hand.
Yeah, probably.
Now then, he's one-on-one with the winger here. Can he? I don't know what he's... That's... Oh, he's still dancing. Really good play there from the winger. Bought himself some time. 13's isolated one-on-one out here. No, it's going to number 8. Good leg drive. Devon all over the ball. Again, good refereeing, clear refereeing, telling him to get off the ball. Oh, yeah, that was a bit forward. Even I could see that from here.
Now, I was going to say, Ruben Edwards is looking very, very lively out here on the wing. He's certainly full of tricks, and
that's good.
He really is a handful. But yes, Devon looked to try and get their winger away there, but Edwards read that ball beautifully. And
he danced well there, didn't he? Gave himself time and gave himself support. Gave support time to arrive.
Stayed on his feet and made the ball available.
Yeah, it was excellent.
Excellent wing play.
Could have gone around the outside and got shoved into touch, but he didn't. He went back in field and bought himself some time. Excellent play.
Say well done Newquay Hornets yesterday, who are the only team left in the National Cups from Cornwall, so thank goodness for that.
Yeah, Weybridge suffered a bit of heartbreak of their own up at Kingsbridge, didn't they? A narrow loss. Now then, your mate's got the ball, Nigel. What's he going to do? Oh yeah, see, he's dangerous. That's a great tackle. Was that high? No. You can certainly see why they should be getting the ball to him, can't you? Maybe a shift of position in the second half. Maybe stick him at 12. Now then, that's an excellent little bit of sniping there. Devon just getting going here on the halfway line. Now what they're going to do, spraying out wide against that 12. He's been dumped backwards by the captain this time, Jack Hodge. Again, offloading, wonderful offloading play from Devon. It's that winger again. He's a feisty little devil, that lad. And he's in touch again. He's actually been thrown into touch, and he's grabbed the Cornish bloke again. And he's walking away. Oh, it's half time. Half time handbags. Now, give us that laptop there, Dave. We're not going to do adverts at half time. We're going to talk through half time, if that's all right with you, lads. We had 80 people just now, so we're watching in Hertfordshire, watching our housemate Truin with the boys at Cardiff Met. Peter is watching round the corner in hospital. Hospital at work. Oh dear. Live from Auckland, New Zealand. Thank you, John Rees. John Rees says, nice to hear his old mate. And Sarah Reen has a message retracted. Bude, watching from Bude. Great 35. London, watching from London. And, oh, not a lot. But thank you for your comments. So just a wonderful game of rugby to be here and watch it, to be honest with you. Now we've got the DJs putting the tunes on as we... what are your thoughts on the first 40 nights?
Yeah, great watch. Just, you know, I guess maybe Cornwall could be slightly more ahead. They've had a few chances in that first half, but there's still all to play for here. Devon are certainly not dead, and as we've seen, they've got some very powerful runners who can cause a lot of trouble.
Yeah, it could be nip and tuck to the end of the game here. Now, should we have a little chat about Cornish rugby, Bill? About what you think the future holds for it? The league systems or second team rugby, or do we want to go into that? We don't have to. What do you think? What do you think is the current strength of Cornish club rugby?
Well, I mean, I think you talk about the strength of Cornish club rugby. Perhaps, you know, we've got too many clubs at the lower level of the league pyramid. I think that's fair to say. We want to see more clubs progressing up the leagues, but I mean, obviously, you know, it's easier said than done, isn't it?
The player pool seems to shrink and shrink and shrink every year, doesn't it?
Well, that does seem to be an issue at the moment. Transition from college to playing senior rugby seems to be a big issue, and obviously, second team rugby is a sort of perennial issue. With clubs in the county, well, not just in Cornwall. I think it's all over the country. But I think it's down to people involved in rugby to get together and sit down and look at new ways forward of bringing the game to the people. And I think
this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing now, isn't it?
And I think this is what we have to do. I think the clubs have got to be a much more forward thinking, and you know, games to be played perhaps midweek, games to play under floodlights.
Absolutely, mate.
Because obviously the days of when people work 5 days a week and play rugby on a Saturday, they're gone.
They are very much.
They're gone.
You don't very rarely get a Saturday off job now. Unless
so you've got to look at new ways of getting people involved in the game. So you know, there's no silver bullet.
You know what it needs? And I'll quite happily do it. We need to arrange a meeting and lock everyone in a room. I'm going to throw the key away until we all find a way of moving forward, because at the moment there's a bit of a them and us culture between and I don't like saying junior and senior club. I think all clubs are a level, in my opinion. You can't really call them senior and junior, but the clubs in the lower half of the leagues, you know, it's them and us. We don't want the second teams from the higher clubs in our league and all this. I just don't get it. I don't get what the argument for not having second teams in the no higher than Cornwall 1 is. I don't understand it myself.
Yeah, I mean, there's obviously lots of pros and cons, but I think people have got to get together and sit down around the table. I know we keep saying this year after year, but something has got to be done to move the game forward. And clubs have got reps to the CRFU. They've got to mandate the reps to go to the CRFU and tell them what they want.
Exactly, and what gripes me a little bit is obviously I run Cornish Rugby updates, and I have comments on there saying they don't do this, they don't do that, and when I type back, "Have you ever been to a meeting?" they say no, and And I'm like, well, if you don't go to the meeting and get yourself heard and put your suggestions forward, how on earth do you... It's all very well sitting there saying they don't do this, they don't do that. When you've got all these great ideas, you do get some good ideas on there.
You do get some good ideas.
They don't ever make themselves known.
Well, every club has got a rep on the CRFU. You know, go and seek out your rep, talk to him, tell him what you think, and ask him to take it forward. And that's the way that ideas are going to be heard and looked at.
We reckon, Knights?
My concern with second teams coming in, you know, if you've got a toss up between playing for Camborne seconds or Vior first team, you know, with the facilities that, no disrespect to Vior, but with the facilities that Camborne have got, and then you've got the chance to get into their first team, I think you could have the situation where some of these smaller clubs are going to struggle even more for players. That's my big concern to having second teams in the league structure. You know, it's a tough one. I can see, as Bill said, there's pros and cons, but you know, I think that would be a major threat to some of these smaller clubs. Everyone I speak to, I think people want more regionalisation on the rugby. I don't see the point. You know, there's so many, particularly teams in Devon and Cornwall, when they travel away, it's nothing like the team that they're putting out at home. And you know, I went to Oakhampton Cornish All Blacks recently. It was a cracking game of rugby, massive crowd, you know, really good day out from everyone who want their families. You know, whereas if it was Oakhampton v Thornbury or Oakhampton v Drybrook, or I just don't see the point. You know, a lot of these clubs haven't got aspirations to play in the Championship or National One. So, you know, you look at South West Premier at the moment. You've got Camborne, Barnstaple, Brixham, Ivybridge, Newton Abbot. You might have Oakhampton and Launceston in their next season. That's what people down here want to see. They want to see South West local derbies, where teams can still put out pretty strong sides, not having to travel like Redruth did yesterday or what's for Canterbury. What does that achieve? And that's what I think people want, and I think you get more people interested, more people watching the game, and you get a bigger pool of players to pick from, particularly if you're not having these ridiculously, you know, for guys who are working Monday to Friday, it's a huge commitment, like yesterday, for if you're a Redruth guy with a family who then disappears at the crack of dawn and doesn't get back to the early hours of the morning, he then gets to spend just Sunday with his family, and you know, families are important in this day and age.
I absolutely love the idea of I don't know, we laughed at by 3 or 4 people, a Cornish Super League. Lancashire have done it, and do you know what? The participation in Lancashire has gone up because the players know they'll be home by 6 or 7 o'clock every night. They know they don't have to leave on Friday night and come home on Sunday afternoon. They know they're going to be in the clubhouse with their mates having a beer instead of sitting on the back of a bus stuck on the what's it called. And I absolutely love the idea of somehow, some way, getting more regionalised rugby, even a Cornish, some kind of Cornish super. I'm not saying who would be in it, who wouldn't be in it, whether it would be promotion or relegation, what there would be or not, I don't know. But I think that is, have a look at what they're doing in Lancashire. I think it's a real possibility.
My concern with just having a Cornwall Super League, Cornwall and Devon maybe, because I think we see every year in the Cornwall Cup, sadly, every time you get a perceived bigger club. I mean, we had it this weekend, didn't we, in the semi-final, a perceived bigger club playing a perceived slightly smaller club, and then the smaller club doesn't turn up.
Even at home sometimes.
Yeah, so you know, you've got a mixture of Cornwall and Devon across several different leagues. I think would work.
Cracking idea, isn't it? And then play midweek games. Get it? You know, Ivybridge have got wonderful 4G with floodlights. Yeah. Penryn have got, you know, floodlights on their second team pitch. Camborne have got floodlights.
I used to love it as a kid, going out to Beacon Park to watch Plymouth Albion for a Tuesday night game against Crawshays or Devon and Cornwall Police. It's really struggling to watch any midweek rugby.
Well, where we are now, St Austell, wonderful setup. Floodlight. I've played many games here as a Colt. Wonderful setup here. I think you're right, mate. It's definitely a way to go. Localised. What do you reckon, Bill? Last word. Localised rugby, yes or no?
Well, I think at certain levels, I would agree with it. But I think you still got to have that aspirational pathway for teams to play at the national level.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Quite right. Right, back in the game. Stick it down there. That's another tidy hanging kick. Here he goes again. It's straight into the game, straight over the first tackler, just outside their 22. Devon are going to play this. And again, that number 50, we passed it this time, Nudge. Now then, this winger, it's a bit tricky. It's still in. It hasn't gone out yet. Devon have recovered it. Ooh. Did it? I'll take it, but I'm not sure about that one. Good rapport there with the referee. They're having a laugh and joke with the players. He's really impressed me today. Yeah. It's quite rare to watch a game up and go, do you know what? He's really top notch with the players more than anything, and that's what he's on the pitch with the players. So that's the most important thing, isn't it?
You often get people doing these games who are very over officious and suddenly think they're doing a Premiership match, you know. And this guy's really got the spirit of the game, hasn't he?
Yeah, definitely, it's fantastic. He's having a laugh now because Jack Hodge is, I think. Yeah, he's taking a bang on the... Oh, he's been sick. Oh, he's not very well. To be fair, he has done a lot of travelling. Don't show that, Dave. Dave, you didn't show that, did you? Did you show that? Good. Because this is a PG family show. We don't want to show that. I don't know what was in his orange at half time. At least he did it off the pitch.
It's a bit of a blow, isn't it? Losing Jack.
He'll come on fresh as a daisy in a minute. You watch. He'll come. He's having a rest. He'll be fine. He's going to come on in a minute. Go rampaging up the middle. You ever seen that before, Bill? Go off the pitch for a quick. Not feeling very well, should we say?
Well, I trust it wasn't anything he had on the coach coming home from...
well, it might have been a lemon drizzle, mate. It might have been a lemon drizzle. Right. Is he? Oh, my God. Oh, advantage to Cornwall here, so it's a free ball. I'm sure they know that's a wonderful line from the 14. He's taken on Nigel's mate on that wing. Oh, that wasn't a very good pass, though, to be fair. But it was a free ball, so all is not lost. I hope Jack's all right. He's looking a bit peaky. I think it is, you know, on our, you know, what do they call it? Rotation subs, is that what they called it? So he can come back on. You would not forgive him. You would forgive him, sorry, for being exhausted, wouldn't you? Yep. Over his exploits of the last 24 hours.
Number 19 has come on for Cornwall. I think it's, according to the list, it's Alex Bartlett, but we're just double.
Jack's fellow prop Shay Jenkins isn't showing him too much sympathy, just looking over at him and laughing at him. So. Wow. There's a story behind this or not, I don't know.
Front row union, isn't it? What's going on over here? Oh, he's having a drink. I hope that's not vodka. I don't think I'm going to look over there anymore, Nige. Now then, set piece ball. Are they going to play off this? No, that's a wonderful take from Devon, to be fair. That's a really, really good steal at the line out. It's a really good rumble, and he's broken away. Number 6 is still got... Oh, great hit. Really good hit. Stopped him dead. Now then, that's a really good line, that. And a great tackle, whoever that was on the game line. Number 13 there. Wow. What a line from the Devon 15. He needs to let go of that. Great start to the second half from Devon. And that winger again, every time he gets it, he's been absolutely walloped. Now then, a space out here. Oh, he's skipped right between the two, and an excellent covering tackle there. Devon have started this second half on fire. Excellent hit in the 22 there from Cornwall. Can they force a turnover? No. 14 run all the way across the pitch there, Nige. Thinking he was going to get a pop.
He still hasn't got the ball, has he?
Ball, is he? Look how far he's run there. 50 yards. Oh, no. There's a yellow card for Cornwall. I missed that. Maybe it was an accidental trip, was it? What does he do? Dave, what happened? Dave, what happened? You're the cameraman. What happened? Replay it. Replay it on the big screen. Well, folks, Cornwall are down to 14, and we have no idea what happened there. Apologies.
Number 5's gone off, isn't it?
Yeah.
Smith, yeah.
Must have been a...
I didn't see.
No, I didn't see. It must have been a technical offence, maybe. I certainly didn't see any foul play or anything. But look, this is the corner Devon can really strike from here. This will be hard. This will be hard work defending them all. That's about 20 minutes ago, Dave. We're just having... He has actually got a replay here, folks. Hang on. I reckon it must have been... I'm pretty sure there was an accidental Not a trip, but now and then. Oh, Cornwall have sacked the maul. I'm just going to have a look on the replay and see if we can see why he got a yellow card. There he is there. Ah, okay, yeah, lazy running. He got a yellow card for lazy running right in front of the 9. So that's probably a deserved yellow card, unfortunately. Devon here picking and going. Oh, it's a chance out wide, and Devon have scored in the corner. So immediately the power play pays off. Devon have scored in the corner. Yellow card for dummy running straight in front of the 9. Referee didn't really have much choice, and Devon have capitalised. I don't know who scored that. Nathan Smith. Yeah, he's been impressive actually. He's carried well, hasn't he? He had that gallop up the middle there to set the whole thing off. That's just an excellent, nice bit of finishing off there in the corner. Really, it's a bit of ruthless there. Cornwall down to 14. Game on.
Yeah, they deserve that. Devon made a very bright start to this second half, and you know, capitalising on the loss of Hodge and then the yellow card, and first opportunity they've got, they've scored, and you know, this conversion now to level it. It's what are we? 6 metres in from touch.
Yeah. A mile away. Oh, sorry. That's a lovely kick. That's a wonderful kick. Excellent kick. This 12 is he's almost built like an 8, isn't he? But I tell you what, he's a cracking little player. Inside, he's cracking centre, isn't he?
Do no wrong, can he? He's got everything about his game. His running, his kicking, his tackling. It's he's an all-round talent.
Superb. He's really impressive. Game on, mate. This is a fantastic game of rugby. 15-0. Now Cornwall get it down the other end of the field. A few phases. That's a wonderful dropout. That's all right. Play on. I think Cornwall have got this. Oh, no, they've left it behind, have they? Right, they could do it a few phases here, chaps. A few minutes in possession. Build it up. Not great line speed there from Devon, and Cornwall have got right over the advantage line there. Lovely footwork from number 7. Here's number 13, he looks about 30 years old. Excellent snipe. Offload, he's got it away. Now then, this is the 13 channel they struggled with in the first half. But the big prop, the enormous Devon prop, sorted it right out. Not through here today, lads. Oh, that's not a very good pass from the second row there. Excellent pickup. There's an injury for Cornwall there in centre field. Just quite right, referee. Well done. There'll be a scrum to Cornwall, I'd imagine. Sounds an awful lot of pain. But that was excellent defending there from the Devon number 3, the big lad, because that's a channel, isn't it, that's caused all the problems, and he blocked that in no uncertain terms. Yeah, he did. Good defence from Devon. Can't quite see who that's down for Cornwall. Is it a 2 or 7? 7. Yeah, Brassington.
Yes,
someone's come on already, I think, whether it's for him.
Yeah, he was involved in that move from Davies' snipe there.
16 has come on.
Let's just say he took the full force of that big Devon prop.
Harry Lightfoot's a front rower.
So, Hooker, I would have thought, perhaps. So presumably that's not for Brassington.
Is he going off? Maybe HIA, is it? No? Is he staying on? Don't know where he's going. Don't think he knows where he's going. No, yeah, he's a scrum, so he's obviously not going in the scrum. That's unfortunate. I hope he's okay, because he's been fantastic. Been a real workhorse today, isn't he?
Presumably Lightfoot can play in the back row as well, can he?
Nice.
He's binding on the side.
Yep.
All Cornish hookers can play anywhere in the pack. We all know this. He could probably play 10. He could probably play 10 nights. What are you lot writing on here? Injuries and stuff, is it? If you could see what I could see here, folks, it's like algebra.
One of the great exponents of back row hooker play, of course, was Dave Ward when he was at Pirates. There you go.
Oh dear, Devon, that's an early shove, clear as day. He hadn't even got ready to put the ball in, and Devon were already marching up the field. Take your time here, Cornwall. Take your time.
Rain in the air now.
Yes,
it doesn't rain in Cornwall. This is
very black, isn't it?
Yes, it might have been more than rain. Now, do you know what, if I were Cornwall here, I would have tapped. they cause chaos, absolute chaos when they go through a few phases. Mind you, the main carrier, Mr. Hodge, is I can't even see him over there now. I think he's gone into the changing room for a bit, isn't he? Great attacking position here, Bill. Great attacking position here.
Yes, it certainly is. I think there's some. They've got options here. I think.
Interesting to go for a scrum option when you've got a forward missing in the bin, though, isn't it?
It's got to be the 13 channel if they get it out of me.
They've gone backwards in the scrum. It's a very strange decision, that was.
Right, now then, get this out wide, where you're causing absolute mayhem. Here he is. Oh, look at this. Love that. That's what you call making an impact. Oh dear, is that out? Ref, you can't do that. Cornwall doing it exactly right at the moment, nice and patient. They have gone backwards, but they have the ball. That's the most important thing when you've got 14 men. And we got an advantage. Cornwall have an advantage. Lovely jubbly. Have some of that. Stick it over Aaron.
Why would you go for a scrum when you've got a forward missing?
And you're causing chaos out wide. Tap and go, isn't it? Big run around the middle, recycle.
Aaron's going to have a go at post. I think that's the right thing at the moment.
Wind the clock down.
Dan Goldsmith's taken over the captaincy. I think he's already pointed to the post. So.
But maybe the youngsters backed themselves, said we can handle this, and you know, take responsibility, which is probably what the coaches want. Play heads up rugby. They think they can do it.
Yeah, but they want to win the game first. And
there's a lot of real solid rugby players in this Cornwall under-20s, like Gilbert at 12. He's been absolutely fantastic in attack and defence. Hasn't gone backwards with the ball in attack. Nailed people on the game line. And he had, of course, he had that break for the second try.
Yeah, the players from last season who all really stand up, like Penn Praise and Will Gibson when he's fit. Obviously had to drop out today, but having those players who were involved last year will be crucial in this year's tournament.
I've had the pleasure of watching Gibbo for Penryn for most of last year, and I tell you what, he's like a terrier. Has he missed? I said, well, he's missed a kick, but
It's the rain.
Devon are still camped in their own half. That it is now starting to rain. Not that that will affect the flare factor. I still think the offloads will come. Now then, that's a brilliant dropout. 14 has dropped it, but kept it in. Pass to Aaron Simmons. Aaron Simmons got time here, and that's pretty dangerous for Devon, as he can do. Now then, Nigel. Now then, Nigel. Your recommendation's got the ball, and he's been stopped on the game line, but he does look explosive if he gets a few yards. Now this is a test for Cornwall. Really good attacking position, down to 14 men. Devon on the hoof. What have these young Cornish lads got?
Yeah, when he does get the ball, Cornwall obviously know about him, so they're shutting him down really quickly, aren't they? Yeah. It's really hammering it.
Yes, it's certainly coming down now to add to the drama. Devon have got something up their sleeve here, out the back. Oh, if that had gone through the hands, they had a clear, well, 2 on none. 2 on none overlap there, really, because the winger was dropped back. And again, they're going out the back. They're looking to get the ball to them a lot more already. That is a line and a half. A great tackle, man and ball. So no offload coming there. Excellent defence so far from Cornwall. That's number 8 is having an absolute stormer of a game.
Gilbert again with a tackle.
Yeah, he's probably close to man of the match so far, I'd say. Cornwall's 12 or 13, whichever one he is. Out the back again, terrible pass. Oh, well done, referee. Yeah, that was backwards, unfortunately, from Cornwall's point of view. He's got the ball again. So oh no, I thought he was getting the ball again. Oh no, this would be a huge blow. Did he play yesterday? Didn't he, Gilbert? Bit cramped, maybe.
Yeah, he certainly did play yesterday. I'm not too sure how long he played up at Canterbury, but I suspect he played probably most of the game, as Redruth only had one back on the bench. So
what I will say is Aaron Simmons is pretty good in the centre as well. So it wouldn't, you know, they have got a player there at fullback who is he's a pretty good centre as well.
I think we're going to see probably a change of tactics on both sides with the weather turning like it is. We just saw there how difficult it's becoming to handle the ball. The Devon number 8 losing the ball without any contact on him. So I think we could see a lot more kicking for position in the last quarter of this game.
He has been outstanding though, isn't he? He's probably been the pick of the bunch so far, the Devon number 8. He just just loves to rampage forward. His arms and his elbows and his knees go. He's a difficult boy to stop, and he's quick.
This wasn't forecast, this weather. So.
When's it ever forecast?
It was meant to be dry.
Oh, what a pickup from Cornwall's number 8 going backwards. Gilbert, oh, that wouldn't do his calf any good. Excellent carry, though. Look at that. Going backwards, suddenly going forwards again. Excellent carry. Second row, just keep the ball. Well done. Ooh, yeah, fine. Now then, what have Cornwall got? Now there's numbers here. If he gives it, oh, he's not going to give it. There was numbers there. Devon, get your hands off the ball. If they come blind, and they have, that was... Well done, Cornwall, keeping the ball. 13's off again. Well done. Excellent carry. Go on, keep going. This is an excellent effort from Cornwall. Great phase play. Now then, he's offside in the middle there. Have they picked up on it? They have. Prop was so keen to smash someone, he forgot about the offside rule. Gilbert, he's over his knock. He's still going. He's 2 men on him and he's still going. Fantastic. For a bloke that played not long ago. He has been a live wire, isn't he, when he's come on, this lad. Tiny bloke, but real determined. Now then, put it in the corner. Oh, he's not. He's going to have a dance. Oh, he's isolated. Well done. Great clear out. Referee was ready to blow then. Presume it's still advantage.
Yes, I'm sure it is.
Cornwall doing exactly the right thing here. May not look like they're doing much, but they're winding that clock down, aren't they? Winding that clock down, and they've got another penalty here, I think. Jack Hodge is taking his top off. I would say he's coming back on. He's probably had a large steak pasty to make himself feel better. I would say that's probably what's happened. Yeah. Oh, what a kick. Oh, my word.
Morgan Osborne's come on for Noel Stanier-Smith, so they're back up to their full complement.
That was a quick sim, wasn't it? Was that 10 minutes? It seems like it's gone pretty quickly, to be honest.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Yeah.
It's a good game. It's flying by. Great attacking position here for. I wouldn't say this is. Maybe they'll maul it, but I just think get it wide. You know, Aaron Simmons is in that 13 channel out there again, and they are. Oh, unlucky. Well, still. Look where Devon are now. They've got a scrum 5 yards out from their own line, so a real chance here for Cornwall. Here comes the captain, feeling better. High-fiving the backs on the way in, having a good giggle about it. So obviously, he's absolutely fine now. Fresh as a daisy. He's told his mate to get off the pitch. Did you see that? He didn't even get off the pitch. I've got this covered.
Say Morgan Osborne, of course, the son of former Pirates, Redruth and Plymouth Albion, Callum Osborne.
Oh, see, that's nice when you hear generational things like that.
And in 1994, I was reporting on Callum playing for Plymouth Albion, so I'm feeling really old now, reporting on his son.
But you're only 6 then.
Callum was a youngster then at Plymouth Albion.
So were you.
Oh.
You still had that moustache even then, didn't you? Bill was 21 then, weren't you, Bill?
When I start reporting on third generations, that really will be time to give up.
Bill's on his 5th and 6th, aren't you, Bill? You can remember some of these guys' great-great-great-granddads, can't you?
Cheeky so-and-so.
Well, he gave me enough grief yesterday, I tell you. God, dear. He didn't bring any cake yesterday either. No lemon drizzle cake yesterday.
Well, I'm always delighted when I go to Penryn and have a chat with Kenny Plummer, one of my heroes.
I'll tell you what, it was lovely to see you there, Bill. Genuinely was. All joking aside, it was nice to see you there. And Amber looked after you, didn't he?
Oh, Ron, yes.
Amber looked after you with a nice Cornish handshake, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Nice cup of tea.
Always get well looked after by Amber.
Oh, yeah. You're very blessed by that, by the way. Not Gilbert again. He has been absolutely superb. Now then, hang on a minute. I'm not sure. That's done. He took a mark. Oh, here he goes. He took a mark. He caught the ball and he got smashed. All in the same movement. Excellent play there.
It's like Devon have suddenly realised, oh, we've got a big guy on the wing, we should be using a bit more.
Yeah, it's like an extra.
He's been more involved in the last 10 minutes, and he hasn't the rest of the match put together.
No, he certainly has. Now then, just take it nice and easy. Oh dear, that's fine. Now then, nice chance to build something here. He's got loads of space again. Devon don't really chase the ball that much. Oh dear, this could be a bin. I don't know about that, Nigel. I thought he was just committed. I don't think there was anything in that, was it?
I didn't think that was particularly late, I've got to be honest.
He literally, it just seemed to, as he kicked it, he tackled him. It wasn't high. No, don't get me wrong, I'm as biased as anyone, but I don't think... No, do you know what?
And that was Adam Long, who's just come on for Will Truan, who was playing at fly half. Adam's gone to fullback, and
Right.
I think Aaron might have moved up to 10.
Yeah, he can play there as well. He's a talented lad. He played 10, 12, fullback.
Of course, it's the penalty where the ball alighted, so they've been marched up a long way there.
What did you say then? The ball? What?
Where it's alighted, where it landed.
There you go. Alighted. I know you. I just never heard that. Have you ever heard that word before, Bill? Alighted.
Yes, alighted.
Delighted. I've heard delighted before.
One of the lights from a railway carriage.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Moving on. I'm just illiterate. Never really lighted on BT Sport. They're not as good as you, though, are they, Nige? Hey? Hey?
Far better than me.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it? It's good. Now then, Aaron, he's not really kicked that far, actually. About 10 metres. But anyway, Cornwall have a line out. This is a pretty good morning position. In front of that barbecue. Might have to go there after the game. It's a wonderful setup here in St Austell, isn't it? It really is. Oh, has he got it? He has. Right, now then, Cornwall have got a lovely setup there now. Devon are a little bit slow to that. And as a result, Cornwall are marching towards the... trying to march towards the post. Devon, it's an advantage there straight away, so it's a free ball. And they've dropped it. But it doesn't matter, they got a penalty. This could be a yellow card. Because Devon, here we go, Bill. 56 minutes or something like that, and we've got our first little bit of fisticuffs. Number one there had a little cheap shot.
I know
Devon number one.
It's difficult. I know it's difficult to say this, but I think Cornwall really did miss Jack Hodge.
Yes, they did.
And since
Game's changed.
Since he's come back on again.
Here we go. Look,
you suddenly
here he goes. Here he goes.
There
Go on,
he's
lad.
off.
He got absolutely smashed.
Took 3 of them to smash him.
It did, mate. It did.
That's a great position.
I should rephrase that. He smashed 3 people out the way. Sorry, Jack. He's been fantastic. Who's that? Who's come on? Who's the lad? The small lad.
Harry Lightfoot of Launceston. Yeah.
He's in! Try for Cornwall! And Harry Lightfoot, the smallest guy on the pitch, hit a wonderful line there to suck a couple of defenders in. The next phase, Cornwall go under the sticks. Absolutely fantastic try there from Cornwall.
Yeah, brilliantly moved. I'm just trying to see who crashed over there. But yeah, no, Lightfoot initial burst, and then they span it really well, and that's just what they needed. You say Jack Hodge has made a big difference.
Yeah. Osdan corrected Jack. Apologies, you didn't get smashed. You smashed 3 blokes out the way. Lightfoot, he's made a real difference since he's come on. Not the biggest bloke, is he? But my God. And the conversion's good as well. So hopefully now Cornwall can build on this.
Was it not Stan Summers?
It's a bit of negotiation as to who actually scored the try. I have no idea.
I thought it was 6, but I might go wrong.
I thought it was a scrum cap, isn't it? Was it not?
6 has got a score.
Yeah, I thought it was a scrum cap, yeah. Now then, Devon are probably going to look to stamp their authority back on the game, because they, let's be honest, that was a bit of a smash and grab, wasn't it? Admittedly, since Jack's come back on, they've a bit more possession, but Devon have been pretty much on the front foot in the second half. Now, Cornwall, just take this and just take it nice and easy. There we go. Lovely stuff. Go on, carry that. Nice, great carry. Great leg drive. Now they've set that up beautifully. Now what they're going to do with it? Here comes the captain again. Fresh as I told you, he's going off for a rest. Look at him. He's fine now. He's gone off for a Jack Simmons at fly half to Gilbert. A big 13 with the beards on the run. Is that a high tackle? No, I didn't think it was. Round the chest. Excellent offloading game from Cornwall again. Bang on the halfway line. Nice little step again from the try scorer. Now Aaron Simmons at 10. Big 13s dancing away. That's a high tackle. Spotted by the referee straight away. Now tap and go. They're away. Now then. Just needs to keep hold of it and don't make... Oh, I'm not so sure about that. He was not so sure about that, Nige.
No, he should have kept ball in hand there. Their man outside him.
If he was going to kick it harder and longer into the corner. But never mind. We've still got the ball. 14's going to... He's done that every time so far. He stabs it down for himself. He's got so much time.
Okay. Yeah, but he got a hand... Oh, sorry, it hasn't gone in. I thought he was going for touch there, because he got a hand on it, which knocked it back into the 22.
Oh, yes, he did. No, you're quite right. Yeah. Think of that. Now then, Devon are trying something here. They've got the... Oh, he's been impressive, this lad, but he's not... He's gone backwards there. 12's been very quiet in the second half. Devon 12, hasn't really done much so far. He might explode into life any minute.
Yes.
He's a big number 1 on the charge, and again, number 3. I think they're marking each other, those two. They seem, every time we seem to be marking each other. And another big lad. No, it's a dummy run. Now then, can Devon do something in the 13 channel like Cornwall did? Is that a high tackle? No. Knock on. Fantastic. Oh, no. Cornwall seemed to be thinking something was coming there, but it's a penalty to Devon, and there's an injury. And he seems to be in a lot of pain, actually, this lad. So we'll take a break there a minute.
Yeah, I think he's possibly broken something here. So it's a hand or a finger, or... I think Aaron Simmons just looked a little bit concerned when he looked down there. So
Aaron, he looks so innocent. He does hit hard though. Doesn't look good. I hope it's not serious. Are they holding his neck?
I think
no. He's holding something in place.
Yeah, he's clinging onto his wrist or his hand.
This guy just looks fast. This guy who's just come over to us here, he just looks quick. His shoulder. Oh. Hopefully she just put it back in place for him. Who's just come on, Bill?
Ben Plummer.
Ben Plummer. Oh, good. Home ground. Nice moment for him. Right. Can Cornwall keep them out? I guess a really good position for Devon this now, and the big lumps. That's a blow for Devon though. That number 1. He was very mobile, very abrasive with the ball, and he made that crucial tackle over there a while ago, so that's a blow. It's maybe a bit like Jack Hodge going off for Cornwall, we'll see. I'll say top-notch work from St Austell today. Real nice setup, good crowd, lovely pitch. Top work, guys. Now then, Devon have got this set up absolutely perfectly at the moment. It's going to take a lot of stopping, and it's going to take an awful lot of stopping. This doesn't look good. Oh, they broke off and they've been tackled. I'm not sure that was the right decision. This is going to be pretty difficult to keep out from Cornwall's point of view. Some big lads in that Devon pack. The referee's having a look. This is going to be very, very difficult to stop, and they've scored. Devon have scored. Pretty much impossible to stop from that close in. To be a difficult kick though. That's very well played from Devon there, to be fair, wasn't it? Pretty good. And Gilbert's down again. I think Gilbert is struggling now with his calf. Who's a lad, big lad in the blue scrum cap's coming on here. Who's that? Do we know?
Let's see, is it Jamie Murray? Is the only one left? I think he hasn't come on.
So it's a difficult kick for Devon. This is a big kick because we haven't got too long left, have we? 10 minutes? 10 minutes to go. This is to level it up, isn't it? Or am I? Yeah, to level it up. Has he got it? Missed it. That is a big miss. Big miss. Gives corner a nice big boost, that. Now, would you give a nice hanging drop out here, or would you just smash it down there in the corner and go deal with that?
I'd probably smash it and pin them back it.
Yes. Yeah, because if they compete and they win it, then they're back in the fort. They're back on the. And he's done kind of halfy. Oh, that's a nice step. This guy's on the hoof. Great tackle though. Looking for the sit down, didn't get it. Now then, there's all kinds of space out here. Cornwall just drifting across, pretty much in control at the moment. Oh. Well done, Cornwall. Eventually got him down. That's 4. Cornwall just need to be careful here because Devon have got a head of steam up. Building on the halfway line, they're going out the back. Now, are they finally going to give him the ball? No, they're not. Again, look how much space he had out there.
So the replacement was actually Eddie Hall who came on.
Eddie Hall. Sorry, Eddie. Out the back again. Here he comes. Oh. There he goes. Now then, this could be it. That's a lovely offload. Great tackling again, but I'll tell you what, Devon are on the hoof here. That could be a turnover. Brilliant turnover from number 4. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant turnover. Vital, because they were just getting a bit of momentum, weren't they, Nigel? A few offloads, a few runners. That was a brilliant turnover.
Yeah, crucial that was, getting into the 22 there. They're still looking very dangerous, aren't they, Devon?
They are, they're not giving up, mate. They're not giving up. It's 93. BT Sport, eat your heart out, guys. We've got 93 viewers. Where are you? Where are you watching? Now then, is that going out? Yeah, great kick that. Great kick now. Nice attacking position here. Now, they haven't got much joy out of the mauls, so are we going out to the 13 channel? I know I keep harping on about it, but that is where the tries have come.
Yeah, obviously.
Aaron has changed. We'll see.
Yeah, I would think they'll spin it here.
Who's Chris? Ah, unlucky.
Chris Mead.
Chris Mead, thank you, Chris. First time I've ever commentated on a game of rugby, and I'm doing it with 2 of my idols, actually. So, oh, don't look like that, Bill. Don't look like that. Oh yeah, honestly, this is mad for me to be doing it with you two. It's fantastic.
Well, I can imagine. Obviously, you and Nigel are both Liverpool supporters, so I mean,
you'll never walk alone, Bill. You'll never walk alone. Well, you're United and a French fan, so I don't know what happened there. Not what happened there.
It's a hard life, isn't it?
I'm not sure what happened there, mate. Although you are 1-0 up at the moment, by the way, just let you know. Oh dear, now then, he's finally going to get the ball. This is your mate, Nige. Here he goes. He's going across the pitch, but that doesn't mean anything, because when he straightens up, it's a really good carry in the end. That might be a turnover. Brilliant turnover for Cornwall. No, it's not your ball. Not your ball. Get back. Honestly. Nice try, though. The old didn't hear your ref chestnut. Well, it's his time he's wasting.
Yeah, but once again, you know, every time he gets the ball in the first half, he never touched it.
No, it makes me think he should be a 12 or a 13 just to give him the ball in his hand. Now then, is that going all the way? It is. Great kick. 22, line out. What have they got up their sleeves here, Cornwall? A try here. Would you say, I'm tempted not to say it after yesterday, Bill. Would you say a try now settles it?
Yeah, we got 6 minutes. We got a fair bit of injury time, so quite a few stoppages in this second half. So
don't talk to me about injury time after yesterday, Nigel.
Maybe 10 to go. So yeah, if they're going to try here, well, putting 2 scores clear if they converted it.
Yep.
So.
Great line out now. Just secure it. There we go. Again, Devon, just no real urgency to hit them all. To be fair, Cornwall haven't really mauled it much today. Now they just, oh dear. I think Devon, to be fair, have turned this over. Great work from number 6 there. Devon is right in there. Yeah. They didn't look like they were really competing, and then suddenly number 6 appeared out of nowhere.
He just ripped it out, didn't he? The 6. He did really well there. Disappointing for Cornwall.
field position though. They've got an awful long way to go, which means nothing. He could well do it.
Captain Barnes is watching from Orkney, cheering on Devon.
Orkney?
Yeah.
Cheering on who? Oh, right. Any more shout-outs, guys? Last 5 minutes here.
Pirates amateurs are watching.
Good. Thank you, Pirate Amateurs. Good lads. The more people watching, the more likely it is that we'll do this again. So good scrum. Now number 12's got a bit of room here. No, what a tackle! What a tackle by the St Austell man, I believe. He's just come on the field. Oh no! No, he's oh, this is oh dear. That's why they don't pass on the ball much.
That's a nasty one, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Pick that up off the back.
Yeah, that could be a pivotal moment if they get something going here, even a penalty or anything. He's a real threat when he does get the ball, though. There's no doubt about that. Now then, the captain on the hoof again. Fantastic work. Gets the team going forward.
Unquestionably, Jack Hodge is my man of the match. I think he's had a superb game, despite the fact he had to go off for a
Gilbert's
few
been
minutes.
pretty good.
No, Jack has made an awful lot of ground.
Yeah,
so to me, he's really played really well.
Oh, now then, massive amount of space out here. I'm not sure where Cornwall's backline was there. That's an excellent tackle, though. That's got to be a turnover because there's no Devon lads out at the moment. Oh, oh no. This could be a pretty lengthy injury. His shoulder or his elbow, I believe, maybe hyperextended. The way he's looking at it, isn't it? So, okay then, we've got 5 minutes left. Let's have a man of the match. I think Gilbert's been very good. They've both been very good. Should we pick a forward in the back? We'll pick a forward in the back. I think Gilbert.
Yeah.
I think he's been really solid.
Back. Yep. I agree with that.
And I couldn't agree more with Jack.
Yeah. I would go with those.
Is that fair enough, Bill? One of each? Because they've both been absolutely fantastic.
Absolutely, I think yes. Jack's played very well. Connor has played well. Penn Praise as well in the centre has played extremely well, as has Aaron Simmons. So yeah, you know, you take your pick. It's some good performances there from the boys.
It's the 12 that's gone off, is it? Yeah. Oh, that's a blow. That's a blow for Devon. I'm not sure who's got the ball to restart here. Is it? There's no foul play, is there? Is that why the referees?
Give a penalty there for not releasing. I'm not sure.
Oh, we haven't got control over that bit. Sorry, bud. What? How many minutes to go? 6 minutes to go, guys. Thank you. 6 minutes to go. Have we got any control? Have we got any control over the scoreboard?
I got control over the scoreboard on stream.
Yeah,
not that one.
Yeah, just 6 minutes to go. Yeah, we haven't got any control over the clock. So it's 6 minutes to go here. We can tell you that on the stream, but unfortunately the ground clock we don't control. Dave Burrows doing the streaming, doing a wonderful job. Technical whiz.
Only 1 minute to go, but you know, they're woefully
That's
wrong.
an excellent line out. See, they haven't really had much success here. I would just get this out. Yeah, we'll get the ball out. It's a good idea. Get it out, get it out. No, see? I don't understand why they're mauling it, to be honest. But they are missing the number 12 now, so they haven't got so much firepower outside. It's an excellent offload. Devon's offloading today has been pretty good, hasn't it?
Yeah, no, bearing in mind they've just come up into this tier. They've really done well, Devon.
They look more than at home. Oh, great defence out wide there by the 13. Could be a turnover, is it? No. Devon still have it, but there's an awful long way to go for them. Oh, there's an injury here to number 2. So Cornwall are actually defending this with 14. And there's numbers. Luckily, it's 2 forwards. Great hit. Wonderful tackle, that. By the St Austell man who's just come on, number 22. And there's a knock on there. Now, if Cornwall hopefully called a knock on first, because that would mean a Cornish scrum, but this has been an absolutely fantastic game of rugby, isn't it, Nigel?
Yeah, and it's going right to the end. I think the referee was just saying the Cornwall hooker needed to go for an HIA, but he's now letting him stay on, I think.
It's a shoulder, I think. I think it's a shoulder. Yeah, Cornish scrum. So there's a real chance here to put this game.
Yeah, no, he's been ordered off.
Oh, okay.
Get himself checked over.
Well, we've got another big lad coming on here now. Yeah. See, all great Cornish hookers can play many positions.
Smith's come back on.
Oh, is it? Well played, young man. Number 2 played very well today.
Oh, sorry, it's Stan Summers who's come back on.
Is Gilbert still on the pitch? No, Gilbert's obviously gone off to his calf injury, but he was outstanding today. Well played, young man. Definitely, should we say, the back of the match for Cornwall, because you and Jack were pretty much neck and necking for a man in the match, so we'll give it both of you. Jack's having another walk here. I hope he's not. No, he's not. He's clearing his nose. He's clearing his nose, not his throat this time. You
wouldn't want to be the Devon tighthead packing down against him, would you, when you've seen him do that earlier in the game?
You'd be 6 to the back teeth, wouldn't you? Hey!
There you go.
Oh. Well, I can have a look. I'll let you know. Oh, look, here's a big lad coming on here now.
Devon have pretty much kept their same 15 for most of this match, haven't they?
Two big lads. 2 big lads coming on now. For Devon, obviously going for it. It's now or never. Number 2's going off. And then number 4 has been actually quite tidy, number 4. Big boy. Now Cornwall, can we put this game to bed? Lovely position. Maybe come blind.
About 3 minutes to go, I think. It's 2 plus another stop.
So it's this situation that teaches these young players big moments in big games, isn't it? Real good for education. Can they do something now then? Lovely early ball to the winger. Oh, he sat his mate down there. He's still going. They've got to get with him, otherwise it could be a turnover. Well played. He's gone a bit on his own there, though. Oh, yes, we still got it. Eating the clock down now. Like to think they'll just keep the ball from it. That's a wonderful carry. 2 forwards there in unison. 2 props. I'm not sure. Oof, that's a high tackle there, sir. No, okay. Really good play from Cornwall here. Really patient. Jack Hodge again. Mountainous performance. Scrum half's been very tidy today. And Cornish number 8 driving towards the posts. Right in the middle of the field. Great attacking position. Very, very difficult to defend against. Being right in the middle of the pitch like that. What a leg drive. Fantastic. Number 3's got better as the game's gone on for Cornwall. Jack Hodge again. He's off again. He's making so many metres. Cornwall breakaway.
They get a try now, they get the bonus as well.
Yeah, going for the bonus point and the win here, Cornwall. Jack is off again. It's like a man possessed. Incredible physical effort to play yesterday and today to this level. Just keep the ball, Cornwall. Just stay patient.
What you don't want to do here is chuck an interception pass.
Exactly. Keep it tight. Don't even go past 10. Here he goes again. Is that the try line? Oh, that was close. This could be it though. Try time! Bonus point for Cornwall. What an effort. I think the skipper carried about 6 times in that movement, leading by example. Absolutely fantastic forward. Just patient.
Yeah, tremendous. Devon defending really well for a moment there, but Cornwall have got over. They've got the win. They've got the bonus point. Tremendous.
Absolutely brilliant forward play that was from Cornwall as a unit. Jack certainly carried, but you've got to have people cleaning out, and they've certainly got there and supported their captain, whose little break earlier in the game seemed to have done him a world of good, Bill.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it was the prop. He's got better as the game's gone on. That big Cornish prop. Jack wants to take the conversion here, I think. Or he's telling his kicker to take his time. I don't think you're going to get to take the kick, Jack.
He's telling him to take his time.
Yeah. He's doing his boot up. Yeah. I like that.
Clever. As I said, we've got to be in the final seconds then.
Fantastic. Oh, I don't doubt that for a minute. Nice. And that is game, set and match. Fantastic win for Cornwall. Hopefully we'll stay live, and or not ish, and we'll get some after match reaction. What are your final thoughts on that one, Nige?
Yeah, tremendous. Well played, Devon. Made a real good match of that, but Cornwall just had a bit too much for them. And as you said, Jack Hodge really led well from the front, and you know, deserved victory. But hats off to Devon to making it such a great game.
Fantastic. Two great, excellent young teams. Some fantastic players on both teams. The Devon number 8 was, it's just a monster all game. Fantastic. And Cornwall, from 1 to 22, is it at this level? Gave it everything, didn't he, Bill? Fantastic.
It certainly did. I think getting that bonus point at the end is vital ahead of the game to get a goal. I'm sure the coach will be pleased with the win, but there's obviously other things to work on and to improve ahead of the next game.
Absolutely fantastic. Well, we'll leave it there for a moment, and then hopefully we'll come back in due course with some I'd love to get Jack's thoughts and hopefully one or two others. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in, and hopefully see you again soon. Oh, lads, that was so enjoyable.
Good game, wasn't it?
So enjoyable. That lad who come on, the little scrum cap lad, I think he went to hooker in the last few minutes. He made a hell of a difference.
Yeah.
Just the way he got you going.
He's back rower. He's real good. Real good. Who's that? What's he called again?
That's it. That's right, yeah. He made a real good. Really good.
Yeah.
Hello, mate. How are you? Mark, how you doing? Great win, mate. Really enjoyed that. You want to do a few words? Ready? 2 minutes at tops. That's all. Oh, just. It will be on YouTube. It's not being taken down, so it'll be on there, so you can watch it back and whatever. We are here after a just a fantastic game of rugby between two very good sides. First of all, Skip, after a break in the first or the start of the second half, you come on and look like you're a man on a mission there to try and get your team over that line at the end.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we thought we were a lot better team than Devon, and we didn't want to beat them at home just by 2 points. So I think when ref said we had 4 minutes left and we were inside their half, we wanted to get over, and like you could tell by, we really wanted it. A couple of mistakes here and there, lost territory, but I mean, our backs played really well. Kicking game was on point today, and you just see when we got in their half, we come away with at least 3 points. So yeah, I thought it was a really good game.
Satisfying to beat the old rivals as well, as you said, Devon.
Yeah, definitely. They put up more of a challenge than what we thought they would. Just coming up into the championship, but I mean, it just goes to show when we're under the cosh, not playing our best, we can still perform and still get a win. So
we said that there. It's all about experience, isn't it? And you would last seconds of the game there, and it's about that experience in a big game of making decisions under pressure. And you certainly came up trumps, didn't you?
Yeah, definitely. Game management is definitely a big part of our game. But I mean, we're grateful to have good coaches. Get it into our head. But I mean, Aaron's kicking on point.
Don't give him a bigger head than he already got.
Definitely. Yeah. No, I really enjoyed it.
Mate, I'm going to let you go and freshen up. Great performance, mate. Top notch. I think you got man of the match. You and Gilbert got man of the match. We couldn't decide because you're both real solid, both real good in attack and defence. So we couldn't decide. So we give it both of you in the end on air there. So yes, in the bar afterwards, a fruit shoot or a glass of water. I don't think you should need any alcohol after that. We couldn't show it. It's a family show, mate. Go get yourself a shower. Thank you so much. Cheers. Well played, Skip. Now, Aaron, you. 2 tries over there. Pretty bring the backs coaching on this as well. The seems to be a weakness down. Oh, come on, Josh, come in here as well. Seems to be a weakness down there, right 13 channel. There seems to be a load of both tries in the first half. Gilbert broke through. Yeah. Pretty much carbon copy, wasn't it?
Yeah. We want to play an expansive game of rugby, so we look to play wide and hopefully we score tries. So like it happened today. So
yeah, you just glided through, give the pass, job done, and you got it back to you.
Yeah. I'm grateful for that. So. Luckily he passed to me, so he had a man inside. But
did he?
Yeah, so luckily he passed to me.
Return the favour. As a backs coach, Richie, that was pretty satisfying to see, identifying a weakness and then executing it.
Yeah, that was it, and that's what I was looking for, sort of seeing what they were doing, testing them out, and then when you notice the weak links and then targeting them, and that's what they've done. And when we got behind them, we always come away with something, which was really promising to see. And then in the end, the game management, it's easy when that outside channel is always free, but then you're only 2 points ahead. Why throw it out there and put that in jeopardy? So game management for such a young bunch is pretty special, and like I said earlier, cup rugby, just got to do what you got to do to win, and in the end we got there in the end, so I was really impressed.
And from forward's point of view, right at the end there, I mean, as he said, you could have just held on to the ball and killed the game off, but Skipper was just like a man possessed. He carried the ball about 4 or 5 times in that same movement, and the team got over for that bonus point. He must be chuffed.
Yeah, absolutely. I think as a collective, the whole team played well. I think all the new players that have come in really sort of made an impact, and yeah, it's going to be another tough selection for the next match. I think it was
lovely problem to have.
Yeah, no, definitely. But yeah, much improved, much matured performance. So really good, really impressed. Yeah,
it is about experience in big games. As I said earlier, about making the right decision. They certainly finished them off there beautifully, and that will stand them in good stead for future games. Having been there and done it once, just refer to that and do it again, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, see what's in front of you, make the right decisions, and I think we're starting to do that more and more. So it's pleasing. Guys,
thank you. So I'll let you go and get a shower. Thank you so much for joining me. No problem. Hopefully we'll show more of your games. Enjoy tonight. See you later on.